What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of Frozen 2, directed by Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, the directors of the first film. And this film stars Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, Josh Gad, Jonathan Groff, and the rest of the other cast and crew. And in this film, Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf, and Savine leaves Arendelle to travel to an ancient autumn-bound forest of an enchanted land. They set out to find the origin of Elsa's powers in order to save their kingdom. The first Frozen film that came out in 2013, I remember going to the movie theater, seeing it with my family. It's a good film. It's very enjoyable. Everything about it is great. Really surprised me and stuff. I don't think it's a flawless film, but hey, it's like I said, it's a fantastic film. I remember my mom loving it, watching it in the movie theater, then buying it on DVD. She watched it countless times, and she loved it even more. And she loves this film. I mean, my mom is a massive Frozen fan. She loves the first film so much. And that goes for everybody. Everybody I heard loved this film. This is one of their favorite Disney films of all time. In their top 5 and all that with The Lion King and Aladdin. Personally, for me, it's like I said, it's a good film. Don't get me wrong. It's not one of my personal favorite Disney films of all time. It's still, like I said, there's other Disney films that I enjoyed and watched, that I watched probably 2 or 3 times. Still wouldn't be my top 10 and stuff like that. But like I said, it's a good film. And going and hearing that it's getting a sequel, I'm kind of uneasy about it, because usually Disney sequels, I really don't enjoy. I don't enjoy them, or some I do enjoy, but just not as quite as the original. And I don't know what it is with that. Usually, I guess that Disney sequels just can't capture the magic as the originals, and that happens with some of the Disney films in the past, in recent years. The films I watched in recent years, like Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's an enjoyable film. I enjoyed it. I think some parts is really good, and it just didn't quite capture the magic as the original Wreck-It Ralph film. And as going in this movie, I was kind of oh my God, I hope is good just as the original and all that. I hope it's good. Like I said, Disney films that get sequels, they just kind of right here. They just can never get past the original. I don't know what it is and stuff like that when it comes to I guess the story and the songs and stuff just can't quite capture it. So going this movie, I was just I hope it's just as good as original. And it's impossible. Sometimes it's hard to make a sequel better than original, and I understand that. I had to put a lot of work in how to make stuff better than the original. Get that? So, is Frozen 2 better than the first one? I'll get to that in my review. Let me start off with the positives. First off, the voice casting is great in this movie. That's what really goes for it. I really do appreciate the first movie, the voice casting is absolutely great. Then it fit with the characters. And here, it really fits here, and I really, really enjoyed the voice cast, especially from Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell. They are absolutely fantastic as Idina Menzel as Elsa and Kristen Bell as Anna. They are great. I can't really see anybody voicing these characters. They really do a great job, especially the singing voice. They do fantastic here with the singing voice. Josh Gad as Olaf, fantastic. Does great. I mean, really, Josh Gad fits the character. I mean, anybody do a deep voice actor doing Olaf, it wouldn't sound right. Josh Gad fitted the character, so I really give 2 thumbs up for that. And then Jonathan Groff as what's the guy's name? Dang, I just said it in this review. Oh, Kristoff does great. He's fantastic. I mean, the voice casting, like I said, is great. Songs. Some of the songs are one of the two, I think it's 2 or 3 that are very good, but there's a couple of them that I kind of don't remember. There's the ones that get stuck in my head, what Elsa sings in the middle, in the film, and I ain't getting any spoilers, but it's 1 or 2 songs that are really catchy. Some of them, they okay, but I think the first movie songs were a lot better than the second movie. I think they were a lot better here. A lot better in the first movie than the second movie. The music score is great. I mean, the music score. I mean, look, I think Frozen have like one of like the best music scores in recent Disney movies and stuff. Some Disney movies, I do look at the music score, and I think the music score is very catchy, just like with Lion King, Aladdin, and stuff like that. I think it's very catchy, and I really enjoyed it. This animation style, the colors, everything looks beautiful. I think the animation here has improved better than the first movie. First movie, the animation is great. Here, they improve upon that. They explore more, especially with the storyline and stuff, where they're trying to save the kingdom and they go on this autumn stuff. All the animation stuff looks absolutely beautiful, man. And I really like that. If Disney can pull off magic like that with the animation stuff and all that, that's an automatic like A+ for me. And I really like the animation style here in this film. Another positive thing I say about this movie is the relationship with Elsa and Anna in the journey thing. They really explore more with their relationship in this movie, a whole lot more than the first movie. The first movie was a good like a beginning of it and all that. But here when they did the backstory and then with the two sisters and stuff, explore more and all that with the dialogue, talking, all that, it really worked well in this film, and I really love that. Their relationship, they grew more with the adventure, and I was absolutely invested with these two characters. They really did a fantastic job right here, and that goes for the writing and directing. I thought they did good with those two characters. And that's pretty much it for my positives. Story-wise, it can go both ways. There's some positives and some negatives. The positives, I'll get the positives out the way. Where they go on a journey and stuff to the autumn forest and all that stuff, with exploring stuff, trying to save the kingdom, where they meet new characters and stuff like that, and looking at the ice sculptures and the little magic stuff and all that. All that was really good and stuff. Discovering stuff they haven't seen and stuff, with the backstory and stuff like that. With that in this movie, no spoilers. It really worked. It was good and all, but the negatives I have for it just kind of takes a while to get to it, like especially from like the first and then around the second act and stuff. It kind of takes a while to get to it and stuff, get to the main part of it and stuff. There was still some stuff that was like telling us, like as audience, what was going on and stuff, was how to save this kingdom and stuff like that, and the backstory and all that stuff. But as a story, like it was like getting progressing, and each scene it was going on and on to the first second, and then get to the part we're really getting to. It was kind of like a little bit uninteresting. It's like as it kept going on, I was like, I don't know. It never like going anywhere and stuff. It was just showing a lot of stuff. And it was okay. It was okay. It was not bad, but it just like kind of a little uninteresting. And part of that is like a character decision in the middle of the film, which I won't get any spoilers. It's like it happens around the second and third act. Like one of our the characters disappear and then they come back, and I was just like, whoa. I kind of got lost, but then watching it the second time, I was on like, why did that character disappear and then like come back and stuff? Like I said, I won't get any spoilers. It just seemed it's like it's crazy stuff, and I didn't like get that, so I was like, okay. And part of that, I think it hurt because there's this maybe a little spoiler. So if you have seen Frozen, this is a little spoiler, not light spoiler. But I mean, if you've seen the way that they promote it on TV, there's barely no villain here, and that's one of my. And that's kind of rare, especially for a Disney movie. Usually, you have a villain in a Disney movie. Now I know, and that happens in recent Disney films. The one that's like some of the recent Disney films are good, but it just that villain part, and that goes for all movies, from like drama, comedy, and all like that. Main villains are just, there was no villain here, and that was really kind of odd choice right there. I mean, I think usually that what makes the story kind of like investing. When you have a villain that drives the main plot storyline, that what drives it. And I'm kind of like, whoa, why they have a villain? And that was kind of weird right there. So that was one of the parts. One of the things is Olaf. Now, I thought Olaf was great in the first movie. Just the second, just here, he just kind of was just, it was just too much Olaf. But hey, Olaf kind of steals the show, and I kind of was like, looking at him like, this guy's kind of like getting annoying. It's kind of like, oh God, a little bit like Olaf. It was too much Olaf. Some of it was cute and great. Olaf said some funny stuff. But some parts I was like, okay, they could have cut down a little bit of scenes with Olaf. But hey, if you want people that loved a lot of Olaf, that seen this movie, hey, proud of you. I'm happy for you. Me, it's just too much. That was one of my little negatives about it. And one of my negatives is the third act of the film it's like the biggest climax. Now, usually Disney movies, I think they have like in the past and recent years and stuff like that. Especially in the past, I've seen Disney like have great finales and stuff. I mean, we've seen that in the past and stuff, and some of them in recent years. But man, it just kind of. I didn't feel like it gave me chills down my spine and nothing. The third act, I didn't get it and stuff. The ending, the ending had an ending where I won't spoil. It had a powerful ending, but the way the finale went with it, instead of trying to be the big climax that like something like that we've seen before, it just didn't capture it for me, and that was one of my negatives. And I was just like, okay, it didn't just, like I said, give me chills down my spine, but. That's one of my negatives about the film. Overall, is this better than the first Frozen movie? No. Is it a bad Disney sequel? No. It just goes on what I said. Disney sequel just can't be better than the original. And I felt like this film was just not better than the original. I think the original had like better songs. The way the story is structured. Here is just, it was okay. The story is okay. I want to say it's a bad Disney movie. I had an enjoyable time for what the film is, and I went with my family the Thanksgiving to see it, so they enjoyed it. They thought it was okay. So I think this movie is enjoyable for friends and family. I'm going to give this film a solid B. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this movie. Did you like it or not? Let me know. And let me know which Frozen film do you like, the first one or the second one. Let me know that on that circle icon up top. Let me know on the voting poll. Let me know what you think, which one's better, the first one or the second one. And that's pretty much it. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. That's so I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.